This morning, an executive order has been extended continuing funding and resources for organizations across the state that help with the housing crisis and unhoused population. Governor Tina Kotek first issued Executive Order 2302 in 2023. Take a look at some of the accomplishments made in Jackson County in 2023 alone. Now in 2024, Kotek pushed Executive Order 2402 that was extended yesterday. Over the last 2 years, 717 households have been prevented from being evicted and 512 households have been rehoused just in Jackson County alone.
Sometimes that rapid rehousing piece, where the issue that the person's experiencing isn't chronic homelessness, drugs and alcohol, it's a temporary economic situation, and we don't want that to turn into trauma, negative health outcomes, addiction outcomes, or other coping mechanisms of homelessness, or being victimized while you're on the street.
I have been following these executive orders and talking to the organizations. They're doing so much of this work in Jackson County. I was able to speak to Rogue Retreat about the ways that they've been able to utilize this funding. Declaring a state of emergency due to homelessness created an opportunity to put an emphasis on funding for housing and mental health resources.
Those dollars went to keeping people safe, warm, and dry.
The executive order was signed in January of 2023, and December of that year, Rogue Retreat moved the crossings to this space, and part of this funding made sure that the crossings had water, heat, and electrical. Rogue Retreat was able to create new resources like transitional housing and a street outreach program.
I don't think Rogue Retreat would have its outreach program without that.
Shane Swick was born and raised in Jackson County and even overcame his addictions with the help of organizations here.
I was just done with the lifestyle I was living. I had no intentions to go back to what I was doing.
Shane is now able to share his story and share resources to help get people into housing or get treatment to overcome their addictions.
To be able to come to work, help people that deserve an opportunity, and watch them succeed, it's a great company.
The Street Outreach Program works with Medford's Livability Team, Medford Treatment Center, and they have free lunch at St. Vincent de Paul every Thursday. Through these engagement events, the outreach team can create relationships with people.
There's at least 300 people that have somewhere to be, that aren't wandering the streets, that aren't causing problems. I could not imagine if all the participants we have didn't have anywhere to be.
It was so great to speak to Shane and hear how Rogue Retreat is continuing to put boots on the ground. The next step for Rogue Retreat and other organizations is to work to create a more transitional housing and to solidify the infrastructure and programs that have been created over the last 2 years to make sure that the people of Jackson County have the resources that they need.